Stipe, congratulations, of course, on the win. Um, Obviously, you fought Junior before 5 round war. What was so different for this one to get the first round knockout?
I'm the champ. There's a reason why I'm the champ. I've worked my ass off to get where I'm at. If it wasn't for my coaches, my wife, my family, my teammates, my friends, just everyone backing me up, my city having my back, I won't be where I'm at. It's a Midwest thing. You know how it is.
You Everyone has been talking all night about your second title defense. Third is the record. I know the heavyweight division has been so tough to maintain this title. But does that matter to you? I mean, does making history matter to you? Is that something that's important? Can is that something, your place in history, is that important to you?
No, I really don't care. I mean, if I keep winning, I'll break history. Big deal. I'm just gonna keep winning. I like winning. It's fun. I like being called champ, especially.
Um, Obviously, Junior, presented a challenge, but you showed a certain confidence in this fight. The way you went after him, showing almost no fear. Was there something you saw, or was that just the game plan going in that you knew that it would go that way?
I knew it was gonna go that way. It got me some good kicks. I'm gonna be a little bit sore tomorrow, but yeah, me and my coach had a great game plan. Worked on it all week. Last 10 weeks we worked on it. Then we worked on this whole week. We really worked on it harder, and they put it in my head, and here we are. Got the belt still, and still.
One of the things that defines you is your love for your hometown and your home state in
It's
general.
216. OHIO.
We always talk about fighters who have that support. Connor with Ireland, GSP with Canada. Tonight the Cavs, the Indians, people from Cleveland, stars from Cleveland have all been tweeting about you. Talking about congratulations. What is that? How does that feel? And do you feel like that way you've kind of made Cleveland your own personal Ireland in a way? It feels like Cleveland has kind of gotten behind you in that way.
Yeah, Cleveland is like its own nation. People don't understand it. You got to go there. You got to live there. You got to understand it. It's a different breed of people. It's a different kind of people. And that's what I love about it. I'm never going to leave, no matter how bad the winters are, no matter how hot the summers are. I'm never going to leave.
And last question, you said the history.
Got a lot of questions today.
I know, I do. You said the history thing doesn't matter as much to you, but it's easier to answer this question after the fight than before. But do you feel like you really have separated yourself from the rest of the heavyweight division in terms of what you're willing to do to keep this title?
Yeah, there's a lot of things I'm willing to do, but I guess take a step back and look at the whole thing now. There's a lot of things I need to look into. So leave it at that.
Steve over here. Congratulations, first of all. Want to ask you just right away. You ended the fight quickly. Doesn't look like you sustained any damage. How quickly are you wanting to turn around and maybe book in another fight?
Well, you got a little beat up. It's not so much about the fight; it's more about the camp. The camp's the sucky part. That shit sucks. God, I hate camp. And I don't know, man. I need to take some time. I got a lot of stuff to think about. So.
And then my last question. Obviously, a couple fights coming up. Kane's out there. Is there anyone specifically that you want to fight for what could potentially be your history? I know you say that you don't care about it, but is there anyone that you would want to go up against?
Like I said, I don't pick my fights. I'll fight anyone, but like I said, I need to take a sit back and take a look at everything before I make a decision.
Despite it being a short fight, Junior came in earlier and he said he actually felt good about the way things were going. He landed some leg kicks and he said he was actually feeling okay, that things were working. How were things unfolding in your head? Did you feel like he was doing some things that were working, or did you feel like your plan was working?
Oh, definitely. I mean, the kicks definitely hurt. It wasn't fun, it's just shitty, but I was good. Yeah, I caught a few times. I know I didn't like that, and I just waited for my opportunity, and I struck. And caught some good shots. I ended the fight, and here we are now.
And you're always pretty straightforward, whatever comes next, I just want to be champ. But I wonder, in this age where we feel like people have overriding plans for their career and what they want to do outside the cage and inside the cage, are there, check boxes that you have and plans, long-term goals that you have outside of just give me the next guy and I'll beat him up and still be champ?
Like I said, I just need to sit back and take a look at everything.
Hey, Stipe.
You follow me everywhere.
I know.
He's from my hometown. That's why I'm joking. I love him. He's a good dude.
Can you just...
Weirdo. Stalker.
Thanks, Stipe.
I love you, Mark. I love you.
Can you just take me through the flurry? You land the hard right hand. It looks like maybe his head might have bounced off the cage. And and you just jump on him, and I saw you look up at the ref like, you gonna stop this?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I come with a good right. He fell and he wasn't moving, so that's why I kind of looked at the ref. But JDS is super tough. I mean, look what we did last time. Went 25 rounds and just hell. So I knew what the ref was doing, but he wasn't moving. I didn't want to inflict any more pain if I had to. But I mean, it's a fight. He would have been doing the same thing to me.
And I talked to Marcus, and he said, "quote Stipe wants this one so bad." And how much did the memory of 2014 stick in your head throughout training and then into tonight?
Well, I try not to think about it because it was a terrible night. I mean, I was swollen shut. I had 16 stitches in my lip. Thanks, Marcus, for bringing that up. That's nice. Thank you. But I thought about it all the time. But I also want to thank him because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here right now. He gave me that confidence I needed. That confidence thing. I could beat anyone in the world. I could be the champ. I could be the champ for a long time. And like I said, if it wasn't for my coaches over there, I wouldn't be here right now.
4 straight first-round knockouts. Could you ever imagine this kind of run when you got into the sport?
Of course, I think everyone wants that kind of run.
Do you really
Those are great
imagine
nights. No, I mean, definitely. All I care about, it doesn't matter how it's 3-rounder or 5-rounder. If it's, I'll go the whole distance. I don't care. I'm in shape to go the whole distance. But first round knockouts are nice. They're real nice, especially if you get bonuses.
All right, thanks.
Steve, congratulations, champ.
Thank you. So nice. I like it. Looking good, man.
Oh, thanks, man. With y'all fighting twice now, and you got one and he got one, do you think before y'all careers over there'll be a trilogy, or is it too fresh?
Listen, man, I think we both want to go home and relax. He's got his baby. I'm trying to have a baby, so got to put some work into that now. Lion, don't kill me. I love you, babe.
What makes you pick the musical choice MGK? Just because he represents your hood?
Yeah, till I die, baby.
And how much that pump you up? You like you were feeling it?
Yeah, man, I love that song. That song, man, God, I get nuts. I love it. It's just something about it, man. There's like many songs that do that to me. It just get me going on the inside. You might not know it, but I'm right now. I'm beating to it right now just because I'm pumped thinking about it. But it's an amazing song. He's an amazing person too. I'm glad that we got a man like that in our city that represents, and I'm glad I can show him off.
You just want to win, but I mean, does a part of you want to be like the face of the company? The world heavyweight champion. You've won 4 in a row. I mean, does a part of you want something more though, to kind of anything else?
Listen, I'm gonna be me, and I'm gonna be. What you see on Embedded, that is how I am 24/7. I'm 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. That's how exactly I am. I'm surprised my wife hasn't left me yet because I put a lot of shit. But I'm never gonna change. They want to promote me, awesome. But I'm not gonna sit there and beg about it. I'm going to be the guy I am. I'm going to be more normal Midwest boy that loves to fight, likes to win, and is a fireman.
What's been the most surprising thing? Because I've seen you at a Cavs game. I've seen you at Browns practice. I mean, you're right alongside with LeBron and all those guys at this point. Was there a moment where you're like, wow, like this is really happening? This is your hometown, but you're actually a part of that.
It's still surreal. Like I said, it's weird. I like being called champ, but it's still weird. I mean, I don't. I work so hard to get there, but it's just weird feeling. People are like, "What's up, champ?" Like, "Oh, hey," I'm just a normal person, man. I'm a normal guy who walks down the street, put my leg in one pant, put pants on one leg at a time. You know what I mean? I'm just a normal dude. But it's awesome. I get to hang out with those guys, be nice to me. Like, go to the games, they say hi to me. Like, they acknowledge me. It's kind of cool. It's like that. The all popular kids are like, "Hey, what's up?" You're like, "Oh my God, dude, he just said hi to me." It's kind of like that.
Hey, Stipe, congratulations.
What's up, dude? Am I obnoxious right now?
No, you
Okay.
are actually looking great.
Thank you, sir.
Hair.
What shoes you wearing right now?
Just some Ferragamos,
Oof.
if you must know.
Okay.
One day.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah.
When I make money.
Is it possible to elaborate on, you keep saying you have to think about things. What are you referring to?
Think about things, man. Why are you always itching, man? You're always like scratching. It's like, just let it be. God.
Well, I mean,
You're like that ex-girlfriend that when you say, "Hey, man, it's not you, it's not me." But what do you not me? What do you mean? Listen, just let it be. Just let it be.
It's a bit of a cryptic response. So
That's all I said. That's all it is. Listen, you want me to give one more answers again?
No,
Okay.
please no.
Okay.
We don't want to go back there.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you feel about, the state of your relationship with the UFC?
Oh, great. I mean, they're paying me. I pay for my house. I mean, I'm the heavyweight champ of the world.
Would you like to sit down after this performance?
We'll see.
That was too
Stop digging.
Okay. Are you going back to the firehouse on Monday?
I think Thursday at work.
You're taking some time off?
Thursday. No, yeah, 4 days, yeah. So, I mean, I was 4 months. Whatever. So
Because sometimes you went back on Monday, right?
yeah, just to say hi.
Okay,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
to
no,
work.
no. Well, actually, I went back last Monday. The last time I came back was Monday or Tuesday. We had a class we had to take, so I had to go there. I got in trouble, so I don't want to get in trouble. I like working.
At this point, has it happened where you're actually like on the scene and there's someone who's in trouble and they are like, holy crap, you're the heavyweight champion?
Actually, a couple times actually now, especially the one city in Valley View they do. Actually, I wasn't even working the one day, and a lady was sick, and she's like, "Hey, Stipe with you guys?" Right? They're like, "No." She's like, "Good," because I wasn't going to the hospital. I look like shit. So it's getting kind of funny, but it's but everyone's respectful. There, no one's ever out of line, and I go to the hospital, drop someone off, and make sure I do like 2-3 pictures. And then of course I get my balls busted by all the guys I work with. But yeah, it's all fun.
And just curious, because we're almost exactly a year removed from when you won
It is
the
actually
belt.
here today,
Yep.
right now as we speak.
Because it's midnight, right?
Yep.
And so you kicked off that amazing run for Cleveland sports. Are you the kind of guy who thinks like, okay, I needed to do this so that now the Cavs would do it and the hockey team will
100%.
do it? I mean, obviously the Browns won't do
100%.
it, but
How's Toronto Raptors doing?
no.
Oh, that's right. You're watching the playoffs. Okay. Anyway, God, why you be so mean, bro? That was
I was just
terrible.
wondering
That
if
was
you actually
a
think
low
about that.
blow. That was a low blow.
But do you think that way? Like,
100%. I do. I think we all feed off each other. Like the Indians are doing great. They usually don't play great in the beginning of the year, man. They're still playing decent. They're right in first place. 2 games back, they were fine. They're gonna start playing better. They're gonna take off and win the division, go to the World Series, take it all, just like the Cavs are gonna do it.
Thanks.
Okay, great. Got my eye on you.
Congratulations, champ.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
At the conclusion of your first fight with JDS, you were very upset. You stormed out of the octagon. I was analyzing this rematch a few days ago with some colleagues of mine, and I predicted that the same Stipe Miocic that stormed out of the cage was going to storm back in with a vengeance, and that's exactly what happened. You literally just, to put this in perspective, in case you didn't witness it, you literally just walked down the man who was largely considered the best boxer in UFC heavyweight history, besides James Toney, of course. But now that man is you. You said that was part of your game plan when you discussed that earlier, but we didn't really get to see much of that. Can you elaborate on what exactly that game plan was? Because apart from taking his head off, that seemed to be really the only game plan you had.
Yeah, 2 things. One, you kind of look like John Cena. Gonna throw it out. Yes, you've got that
I
before.
get it every day.
Okay, good. I was
Every
gonna say
single
it
day.
freaked me out for a minute. I was like, "Is this dude for real?" Okay, so I had to go there. And then 2, man. Me and my coach had a great game plan. We've been working on it for 10 weeks. He likes try to dance around. He's been moving a lot more. He watched his last couple of fights. He wasn't like to stay in the pocket a lot and wait for the opportunity. And the opportunity arose, and I caught him good.
That's all
Sorry,
right, sir.
I'm
Thank
sorry. I had to call you out.
you. No, it was bound to happen sooner or later today. You're the first person today to mention it.
Awesome.
Just one more. I know you don't talk about who you fight next, but with Overeem and Verdum coming up, you fought both of them, you beat both of them. Do you watch all these big heavyweight fights when obviously you're not involved? Are you gonna be interested in who do you think who do you think might win that one? And
I do watch all the fights, of course. Actually, me and my coach, we watch them together. So if not, we text each other like little high school kids. Oh, shut up. No, but yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a good fight between those two because it just depends what happens. Verdum, he's got so much better on his feet. He's great on the ground, of course. And Overeem, man, he's just a legend on his feet, and he's great on the ground too. And they fought many times before that. So it should be an interesting fight. I think they're both veterans, so it should be a very, very interesting fight.
well, who do you favor? And who do you
I don't
think?
favor. I don't pick that. I can't do that. I'm terrible. Like that's why I don't gamble because
Fabricio was Jones in for this. I think he wanted to be here tonight fighting, and he was all over Twitter for months. And if you fight him again, when you have a rematch, when you came into this rematch coming off a loss, you would be coming, no matter who you fight, you'd be coming in fighting those guys, having beaten them in the past. How do you think that might play out?
I'm going to win again. I don't really care. I mean, like I said, I have the best coaches in the world. We're going to have a better game plan walking in. We're going to learn from the mistakes from the last fight I did, and bring them in, get better, walk in, walk out with the belt still wrapped around my waist. get real.